Alright, so again, I'm back at it. So how I got the seatbelt here that I unhooked from down there, I'm going to put it back into the pillar here. 1 second here. Looks like there's a little haze. Who knows? It could be because of that wildfire from Canada. It's quite smoky here in Indy. But I already done it to this side. Took the seat belt, took the panel off, and placed it down in here. Again, I haven't drilled the holes yet. I'm thinking about putting all the wood on first, and then I've got a tool that would go through all this, including the metal. I'm not 100% sure how I want to go about it. Because like I said, the battery is going to sit about right here. You'll see when I get this together. But I got to finish tightening this up. It's getting close to the 4th of July. You're starting to hear fireworks in the background. This is, like I said, I want this panel to stay because I'm putting a beauty panel. Let's see. I'm not too sure. So the end's here. That wood's gonna come up here, but I'm gonna go out and down right here. So the box will slide back here. So I have like from the very edge here to here, which is about 36 inches to build the 4th order. So it's a work in progress. I mean, I've made a ton of notes trying to figure out what goes where, how I'm going to do it. It's definitely not easy. Don't forget your clips to take those off and put them back on your panels. You have a lovely time trying to get it back together. Like I said, all I'm doing is just tucking this down in there. Just like so. Completely remove the seat belt, I'm gonna have to remove this whole panel, and I don't feel like doing all that. There ain't no reason. You can just tuck it away so you don't hear it rattling on the plastic. everyday driver, I'd probably do a few different things, like cutting out, you know, behind this pillow here straight down, get rid of all this plastic. But I've already checked, because this is a Denali. They already foamed in between panels and stuff in this vehicle. I really ain't got to do much as far as sound dampening. You can see the foam down in there. They've already done it. Alright, so I'm going to attach this piece here. First, I guess before I move on, I'll put in the screws back into that. It's kind of important. Started to put that in upside down. I'm trying to document as much as I possibly can for myself, for future reference, as well as for anybody else on YouTube that wants to see how I did a certain thing, you know. Maybe it might work for them. I have no idea. And my oldest boy, my youngest son, telling me that it's a good idea for me to do this. Like, honestly, it's too much work. Try to film and then do all this and then try to edit. I don't. Yeah. You cocksucker. Say, don't make me permanently CA glue you in there, because I will. Alright. Okay. So we're going to go back to those. Where you at? There you are. Let's get this slide over here. Sorry about all that. I mean, kind of. It's not my fault or yours. But I work during the day, so this is a hobby. So again, all I'm doing is putting the glue on the high spots, because that's the only place the wood's really going to touch. So and I'm only putting this wood here to kind of stop the spray foam from getting into this area. This is where my spare tire hatch is, so I still got to have access to it. And it probably would have been a good idea to mark that. Well, obviously it's going to be where the fucking screws are, Brett. Come on now. And then pre-drill your holes before you screw in. Helps the wood from stop splitting the wood. makes it easy to screw into the metal. Not using lag bolts, just regular screws here. Whatever you want to do yours is how you want to do yours. I'm on a budget. And I will go under my vehicle, and all the screws I put in, I've already know where they're going. You definitely want to check that. You don't want to just start drilling, screwing shit into your car and not realizing where you're drilling it to. You might accidentally drill into your gas tank. So on this particular car, the gas tank is more center mass of the vehicle, and it's long and skinny. So there's nothing back here but a spare well, and nor up on that area up there. But like I said, I'm gonna go underneath it and take some silicone, clean all of that up, and take a Dremel, cut off any protruding screws where there's only about a 1/4 inch of it showing, and then hit it with silicone. Won't rust. White silicone, the color of the car, you never be able to tell from looking underneath the car. Nothing's gonna happen. So I won't have to worry about it. It'll be waterproof. So anyway, so there's a bolt down in there. Right. So what's next? Next is probably clean up my mess a little bit. Extend these legs so you can see what I'm doing. So this is the piece. I go down here. Wow. Trying to kill me, kid? You fucking farted. Jesus. That shit will kill a fucking elephant. So that's the panel, and then of course this is going to go up into here, so you get your airtight seal. And wood ain't cheap right now. If anybody's gone to the lumber yard. So, best thing to do to make sure you get the right measurements and all is make a fucking mold or a template out of plastic or whatever you got on handy. For me, it's cardboard. But that was my template in order to cut the piece I needed. I need goes in right like that. I'm gonna screw it down, and then I'll have access. Again, I don't need a carpet, paint it or anything, because the box, like I said, I got this lip here, so I'm gonna use, they got thinner birch